Okay, a lot of you are going to think I'm crazy today, but I've spent a lot of money at my local car boot sale spot of Cardiff. I've had some amazing things, and I'm absolutely in love. I've had a lot of crystal and glass today, but I'm really, really in love with the things I've had. Stick around, see what you think, see if you got a favourite, or if you think I'm nuts. So, shall we get started? I'm going to start off with my first buy. First buy of the day was a spoon in a box. Now this spoon cost me a whole £20 sterling, so about $28, $27, $28. It's silver gilt, so it's a sterling silver spoon with the gold plating and enamel on the top. It's dated on the reverse in 1975. Now I don't know if you can read this, but we'll have a go. I don't even know if that's upside down actually. See? Anyway, it says Sterling, Denmark, and there is the designer, Jorg Jensen. So we have a 1975 silver gilt and enamel boxed spoon designed by Jorg Jensen in its original box, and that cost me £20. And to be honest with you, it's probably around that in scrap. £20. I see that at 75 all day long. There's going to be more than 3 times my money on that when I sell it. That is absolutely stunning, and by one of the most desirable names there is. Excuse me. So what a way to start a video off, huh? Now for the crazy part. I spent £110. So you're talking $150, $155 for a couple of glasses. Not just a couple of glasses. We'll start off with these. There's a pair of these, but one's red, one's green. I'll show you the other in just a second. These are absolutely top of the line. You don't get better. They have a multiple. Let's just look at it. The bowl, the stem, and the foot are all separate. The stem has been facet cut and then notched up the corners. It has this knope here, which has been faceted beautifully. Then you have this beautiful flashed and cut crystal bowl. Absolutely spectacular quality. I would have expected to see a designer, and not only a designer, I would have expected to see one of the best in the world, one of the top names. But absolutely, if you had a set of 6 of these, I'd be asking like £1,000. They're absolutely crazy. I don't know if you've seen the price of these Hawks on eBay, but they are absolutely crazy money. This is a pair. It would have been a set of 6, all different colors. I have 2. I have the orange and the green, but they are absolutely stunning. Now, I couldn't get them from the living room to upstairs in my boy's bedroom to film without my partner going, ooh, I like those. I used to be called the cake pigeon because every time I saw cake, I went, ooh. She's going to be called the glass magpie, I think, because every time I bring something pretty home, she kind of wants to steal it. But yeah, that pair of glasses there got to be on their own £60, £70. Got to be. No problem whatsoever. They were £30, £35 a stem all day long. Stunning. I wish they were signed. I really do. But I tell you what, you won't find a better quality than that. This isn't to the same standard, but still extremely good. Beautiful, deep purple or amethyst flashed bowl, and then beautifully cut again. Again, a faceted and nope stem, like the other, but it haven't got all the ball nope and the rest of it. And the star cut pontle on the foot. As a single, it's probably £20, £25. So that's the 3 Hawk glasses, and I must admit, I love them. For me, the pair of Hawks, the amber and the orange one, are the best quality glass I've had in a long, long time. However, they don't pull the money that these are pulling. I have a pair of of crystal overlaid, flashed and cut glass martini glasses in the Fabergé range. Now they are etched Fabergé, you can see it there. That is not the jeweler from New York, or from Russia. There's the label. They are by a company called AJKA. Don't ask me to pronounce that because you're not going to happen. And they're from Hungary. And I tell you, if you see these, the gentleman wanted £95 for the pair. I managed to throw in the 3 hawks, these 2, and a cocktail shaker that I'll share with you in a minute for 110. But he wanted 95 just for these, and to be honest with you, I was still going to pay it. They're absolutely spectacular. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking £95 for a pair of drinking glasses. You're nuts. They are, the hawks and the martini glasses are probably going to go to higher end retail, but I'm going to share with you anyway. So if you was to search AJKA Fabergé and nothing more, you come up here with the crystal by them. These are asking prices on eBay. So you got £550 for a little decanter and a couple of shot glasses, $380 for a bowl, $300 for a jug, paperweight there, $229, 4 drinking glasses, $226. Crazy money. There's a pair there of martinis in red, $191. I know you're saying you can ask what you want. So if we come over here, these are sold prices. Set of 6 sold for $230. A pair of champagne flutes, £152. Another pair, £152. Another pair, £150. Pair of tumblers, £120. That's a single there for $100. And oh, hang on. And if you look down the bottom there, just there, there's a pair of my Fabergé martini glasses. They're asking £306 in America. Out of curiosity, let's have a look. Well, there you go. A set of hot glasses there by Waterford, £760. 6 hot glasses there, £460. And they haven't, if you ask me, that has not got a patch on what I got, but there. I may up the price on those, to be honest with you. That stem is nothing like the quality of what I got. And they sold for £460. But they are, as I've said, they are for the higher end of the market. These glasses sell for crazy money. There's a pair of Waterford ones there, £250 just for a pair of Waterford hawks. To be honest with you, I may go £100 the pair on the hawks and 30 or 40 on the single, just for the sake of it. And then them beautiful Fabergé overlaid crystal martini glasses. They're going to be 1.5 on their own, aren't they? They got to be. So you're talking 1.5, £100 for the pair of hawks. So that's 2.5 and another £20-30 on the single. So we're not a million miles off £280 return or asking price anyway. It doesn't mean I'm going to sell them. And then we come up to this final piece, which has been acid test. Just by there, you can see I've acid tested because the hallmark is worn. However, it is fully hallmarked. You can read the maker's mark of Hacken and Heath, but you cannot read the silver mark. So I acid test them. And underneath here on the base, it is actually acid etched, a registration number 718885, which dates it to early 1930s. It's got a ground and polished pontal. Downside with it is, even though this is silver, there's your top, so you have that on, you give it a good shake, off with the top and pour it out. I can't seem to get this off, and I'm worried about breaking it by forcing it, because that would have to come off, obviously, to pour in the drink, I would imagine, unless you filled it through the top there. But that's full of holes. So I'm not 100%, but how else would you clean it? So top has to come off, surely. But I'm a bit worried about breaking it at the moment because that's a valuable item. Hacken and Heath silver, 1930s. It's probably a £75 cocktail shaker if I can figure out how to get this top off. Doesn't seem to be a thread, and I'm too scared to just pull or pry in case I break the glass. So we haven't decided what to do with this one yet. But that's my £110. Is at least £300 back. And if it ain't, they're not leaving me. Truthfully, I think I would gift the pair of Hawks to my fiance for Christmas before selling them for less than 100, I think. So that's where we're at with them. Next piece come in for a whole £3 and probably scraps at that. It's a fair weight, it's a couple of kilos of heavy, thick brass. Now, the downside with it is you can see here it's been bent in. However, I'll unscrew these, take the sides off, put them down, and I will straighten them back out. Relatively simple job. Nothing too strenuous on straightening the brass. I don't believe it's supposed to be bowed in like that. It looks terrible. I would rather them straight, and straight they will be. This is trench art. This is a big, thick, heavy trench art money box. And how do I know that? Well, I happened to stumble upon one. I had a few of these a few years back, and I happened to stumble upon one online and then done the research. So this is probably the third or fourth I've had in about 2 years. But just to share with you, if you take a look here, there's one here for sale there, mounted on a bit of timber. There's another one for sale over here on eBay. That one's more similar to what I got. Mine's a bit thicker than that. Any more lower down? There's another one here. Very similar there. So they have the barrel. There goes another one there. They have the side pieces there and the barrel. World War I trench art money box. And this cost me a whole £3. And genuinely, I'm not lying. At brass at about 250, 280 a kilo. There's got to be 2 kilos yesterday. There's about £5 or £6 of brass. And they sold it to me for £3 for a trench art money box. What's it worth? About £45, I would think. So my £3, about $4.50. And it'll be going up for close £45, £50. As you can see, I've had some nice things. I had a gift. A friend of mine bought a bag of jewellery whilst down the car boot sale off a dealer, house clearance. And we spent an hour at my stall sifting through it. He pulled out 3.5 grams of gold or 3 grams of gold, or just over, and 35 grams of silver, which works out about £50–60 in scrap value. He paid £25 for the bag. I then sold the bag for him on my stall for a tenner. So he done well there. But he gifted me this, which is a railway enamel sign for no smoking. And it's produced manufactured under guidance to British Rail, or under acceptance, or whatever it is. I can't read it. But either way, British Rail, made in England, enamel sign, no smoking for the railways. So he gifted me that. I was going to buy it off him, and he said, have it as a gift off me. So that was a very nice gift. I have got some jewellery to share with you. I got loads of things to get in today's video. And at the end of the video, if I remember, I'm going to splice in the footage of the photograph album I had last week. That'll be the last sort of 5 minutes of the film. I purchased this, which you might look at it and think, well, it doesn't look a lot. I'm going to share the photographs with you in a moment. It is absolutely spectacular. In fact, if I share the photos. Okay, this is the brooch. I'm not sure what that is in the center there. It looks like a person holding maybe a teddy bear. It's quite strange. But around the outsides, you have all the faces These look like some sort of animal, a lizard or something like that. That looks like a bird. Yeah, it's really weird. Anyway, I had to put it up online and ask for a little bit of advice, and it turns out it's Peruvian. Yeah, Peruvian, sorry. So it's a Peruvian brooch in 18 karat gold and sterling silver. And the gold is a real thick layer. You can literally, under an eyeglass, you can literally see is a gold plate applied to the top of the silver. Fully stamped on the back, 925 and 18C. So you have an 18 karat gold Peruvian brooch on sterling silver. And that cost me £8. Do you know, even if there was 1 gram of 18 karat gold, and it is thick, it is a thick plate, right? Even if that plate was just 1 gram, it was £30 scrap just in the gold, and then, then the brooch. I'm going to be asking like £75, £85 for that brooch, and it cost me £8. £8, about $11, $12. Beautiful thing. I also purchased this, which is, technically it'd have to be white metal, but it's silver with an enamel or almost like Murano glass hand-painted crucifix. So it's still in silver and glass, but painted on glass is Jesus on the cross. And honestly, it is quite something. I've looked at it under an eyeglass and beautifully done. I don't know what that writing is in the back there. No doubt someone can read it. I bought this early in the morning. It was hanging up on the cheap stall of necklaces, and the necklace was rubbish. It was silver plate, but that was silver and beautiful. But more importantly, it was the hand-painted enameled glass cross or crucifix. £2, not even $3. I think that's about £15, £20 just for that pendant on his own. So a nice little earner there. Got a couple of paperweights again this week. I'm only going to share one with you. The other one's already been stolen. Stepped order. Christmas. It's this one. Look at the twirls. Looks very much like the spirals you'd see inside a marble. Now, I've searched the maker up. The maker doesn't pull big money. But I think this is absolutely stunning quality. It's got the label is signed underneath. The name of the paperweight is Twizzle. And it was done in 2000. And it is signed Irian and has its sticker label. But it is signed all the way around the edges, dated, and has the name. So we have a 22-year-old beautiful paperweight, produced in Wales, believe it or not. I paid £3 for it, so just under $5 or around $5. I was expecting that to be up like £60, £70 from the quality of it. It really was. It is absolutely spectacular. Such an unusual paperweight. But as it turns out, they're retailing for like £25 and £30. And some people are selling run-of-the-mill ones for like £10 and £15. So I was really disappointed with that. But I buy things based on their quality, not on their name. I absolutely love it. So, and to be honest with you, I can still see me putting £40 on it and then just sit there until someone wants it. A collector who will appreciate what it is. I don't know if you watched last week's video or one of the last week's videos. I bought a large Indian brass bowl. Paid £100 for it. Off one of the dealers in Splot. Well, on condition of having it was I bought this Blue Mountain pottery. And this happens to be another. Now, I don't buy the Blue Mountain pottery, the small stuff. It comes in sizes from sort of that big. This is the large elephant. It's a very large piece of Blue Mountain pottery. And I've actually paid him £25 for it. Now, I comfortably see it doubling out. I looked on eBay. This is the only one on eBay, and it's up for £59. There's none sold, and it's classed as the extra large or the huge green elephant Blue Mountain pottery with a raised trunk. That's the only one on there, and none been sold. So I can't give you a sold price on this one, but they're asking 59, so it makes my 25 look reasonable. I'll probably go in at 48, £50, something like that, double up, and it'll go. People love elephants, and it is big. It's a big elephant. Okay, next we have, I presume, a silver watch, because I haven't been able to open it yet, and I don't want to break it. This tiny, tiny French clock. It is, I haven't got my eyeglass on me, so I have to use my phone. I'm on zoom in. Thermidor of Paris. So it's going to have some age. Beautiful quality work. All the body's all etched up and that. It certainly looks silver. And I've looked under an eyeglass all over it. And we have this very elegant, dainty pocket watch. Now, I paid £5 for that. Doesn't seem to be running. Winds up no problem. Actually, it is running. Can you hear ticking? Yes, it's running. So that's even better. So we have a running pocket watch. So once I open the back up, if it's silver, that £5 is going to turn into like 35, £40 for a beautiful little elegant pocket watch. This was one of my little cheapy buys. We have a vintage lever arm corkscrew. We've all had these in our drawers. This is just a vintage Italian version, stamped up Italy. It's just a nice brass Italian corkscrew. And what can I say? I paid £1, and it's probably going to be worth about 15. So nothing wrong with that. Purely because it's Italian, vintage, solid brass. It'll go. So next piece came, the next two pieces came in for £48. So I'm going to put 25 on this and 23 on the next. So we'll assume 25 for this, which is a little Georgian toddy ladle. Now, the bowl isn't hallmarked. It will be coin silver, solid silver, but, the coin silver grade. Beautiful thing. It's got some initials on the side of AEP. This here will be steamed and twisted whalebone. So you have a little Georgian toddy ladle in beautiful condition. Granted, not hallmarked. But, I done a video showing the prices of these not that long ago. And some of them were up stupid money. This one I see comfortably £75 on the website. No problem at all. And it'll go out. The downside with it is UK sale only, because I do not sell any animal products overseas because customs will just destroy them. So, yeah, beautiful little Georgian toddy ladle for £25. This one, I think, is my favorite of the day. So, in this original box, Webb Corbett. I would assume, looking at the box, you're talking 1980s, I guess. Real nice. Name inside again. Beautifully finished in gold color inside. We have paperwork, which we're going to read to you in a moment. There's the box, all beautifully fitted. And then you get the item. Love it. Coming in close to show you the quality of this now. Look at that cut in. Then you have the, what is that? There's a crest or something. I can't quite make it out. I think it's a Welsh crest or the crest of Cardiff. And what it reads on the front of the bowl, to commemorate Cardiff 75. Oh, there you go. Dated 1980. Beautiful baluster, facet baluster stem. Real nice. And a cut pontle again. Now that is, well, to be honest with you, is as good as it gets. Webb Corbett's a good name, and this goblet is spectacular. Now, I'm going to read the label to you as best I can anyway. So, we have our little book. Webb Corbett, the Cardiff 75 goblet. All right. Royal Dalton, in conjunction with Howells of Cardiff, have commissioned this hand-cut, full-lead crystal goblet in strictly limited edition of only 75 ever made. This is number 5. Number 5 of only 75 for the managing directors of Webb Corbett Limited. Although the history of Cardiff starts in about AD 75 with the coming of the Romans, it was not until 1905 did the town receive the status of a city charter conferred by King Edward VII on the occasion of the opening of the City Hall. The growth of Cardiff mainly evolved around its importance as a port, and it was the Industrial Revolution that changed the face of South Wales and made the town the major industrial and commercial centre as we know it today. It is a bustling, lively city of contrasts, where a castle of 1900 years of age, of history, stands next to a modern shopping centre, and one of the finest civic centres in the world, where hundreds of acres of parkland reach into the very centre of the city. It is a city to be proud of and worthy of the royal decree issued in 1955 by Elizabeth II, announcing Cardiff to be the premier city and capital of Wales. Doesn't that give a nice bit of history on Wales? I didn't realise Cardiff Castle was 1900 years old. And I was down there the other day taking photos of it. Absolutely beautiful. So I love this. Beautiful bit of Welsh history. Fine crystal. The goblet is just... And do you know what makes it even better? There's only 75 of them in the world. Let's assume half of them have got broken or lost or thrown away over the years. So there's probably 20 or 30 of these actually in existence. How many of them are going to be in their box with their paperwork? That's quite a rare little beastie. People collect memorials. People collect historical items. People collect Webb Corbett. You know, it's loads of different things. People collect Welsh history. To be honest with you, this should be in St. Fagan's Museum. That is the Natural History Museum of Wales. This should be down there, but I'm not gifting it to them. As nice as that sounds, I absolutely love it. If I weren't going to sell it, I'd keep it myself first, I'm sorry, but it is absolutely spectacular. But they're welcome to buy it. But this is going up on the site for like £100. It is absolutely gorgeous. You can see how much I love it, can't you? Moving on. Oh, it's going to be a long video today. I'm not going to cut it into 2. I'm just going to do a long video. Don't forget, at the end, I'm showing the photograph album. Next, I had a Christmas Story or Salt and Pepper by Pope Marion. Still in the box. And you have the Pope Marion Salt and Pepper. Can't even see, but they've stamped Pope Marion on them. They're not even stamped Pope Marion. How lazy is that? But the picture does match what's on the box. They Pope Marion. They were £1 for salt and pepper, and they're nothing great, but they're going to be like £10 or £15. They'll probably sell come towards Christmas time for someone to take out the box and put them on the table and actually use them for the Christmas dinner. They were £10 or £15 for someone for that, just because of the novelty and their Christmas. So, and Christmas comes every year. Okay, next piece. I seen this piece before Christmas. That's how long ago I saw it. The lady been to New York. It's just been chaos. Anyway, she was supposed to have brought it to me in Splot before Christmas, and every time she turned up, she forgot. Anyway, she had it with her yesterday. Now, this is Japanese. Each one is a city. At the bottom, you have the monkey. Then you have... the bottom one's a dragon. You have a monkey. You have what looks to be like a spider. A cat. I'm not sure what they all are. But on the back, they have all the different cities. Tokyo, Kos, Nagasaki. It's some sort of fob medal or something like that, or pendant. I'd say a fob medal, to be honest with you. Now, it's stamped 84 on the back and some Japanese mark. Now, 84 is normally the Russian silver mark. And some Japanese products have come out of Japan with the Russian silver mark on them. However, we dropped a little bit of acid on it just to double check, and we did actually have a little bit of green in the acid. So I'm not 100% if they are a lower grade silver, and the acid was reacting to whatever's mixed with the silver, or if they are silver plate. They've got an 84 stamp on them, and they're just interesting. I paid £40 for it. Didn't come in for nothing. So for £40, you're talking $55. But the work is absolutely spectacular. And I'll collect any Oriental silver and silver plate I can find anyway. That's going up for sale for about £85, something like that. I'll probably sell her a silver plate, but show the marks clearly and let them decide. But a nice thing. I think, I got a couple more. I was going to say, I thought, other than the photographs, this might have been the last one, but I got a couple more. This one, we have a little white metal brooch with a bird on it. Now, it's not hallmark, needs to be acid tested. It cost me £1. Now, the question is it silver or is it silver plate? Can't tell you yet. You'll have to acid test it. If it's silver plate, it's going back on the boot sale. If it's silver, it'll be on the website, and I'll find some comparables. And I would guess around 20 quid, 25 quid, if it's silver. This is a purchase I've had off eBay, and it's been sat. I've been that busy. It's been sat for a little over a week, maybe a bit more, waiting for me to open it. And now I'm opening it. I'm using my corkscrew to open it. I should just pull a knife out, but people have been having a moan about me using machetes to open parcels. So, what have we got? Well, I purchased something off a friend who happens to watch my channel and has his own little eBay front. Wow. I don't think he wants me to get into it. It's going to have to be a knife. Wow. He knew what he was doing. He wanted to laugh. He wanted to see me struggle to open it. I haven't lost any fingers yet. Don't worry. My name is not Johnny. Okay, so I have another paperweight. Absolutely beautiful one as well. Look at that. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like an eruption of water. Water jets, water fountains, that type of thing. That's the only way I can describe it. Is there a name on it? No, they haven't named it. I'll show you the label in a minute. I know the make it is. There's no name on there. But a beautiful little paperweight. It cost me a tenner. A couple of bubbles in the glass. And it is a Murano Venetian. Made in Murano. So, for a tenner, I bought a beautiful little Murano paperweight. That'll go up on the website for about £25. I've been finding some beautiful paperweights, some very highly priced paperweights. So I thought I want some lower end paperweights, 20, 30, 40 pounders. So I can attract people in who collect paperweights. Then it may end up then, if they're on the site, buying some of the dearer ones. So I thought some cheaper paperweights might help to push some of the dearer ones. Not that I mind if they go or not, but that's another story. Let me see now. Oh, I got more again. Do you know what? Let's make it an hour-long special. I know everyone's going to moan you haven't got time. You'll have to watch it in stints. I bought a job lot of one dealer for £40. So, big haul today. Firstly, we have this beautiful miniature oil painting. Now, I think it might be a Georgian one. Certainly 19th century, but could be a Georgian. Look how she's painted. It's absolutely beautiful. So really, really nice oil painting of a miniature of a beautiful lady. And that's a proper oil painting, not a print. Basically, it all come in at £10 a piece across the board. Done me a deal. I think that miniature there should realistically retail £65, £75. So that shows you how much profit I've made already before we start. And I've got the other 3 items to share with you. This next piece we have, it's not going to be everyone's taste. It's, I don't know if it's Art Deco, if I would class it Art Deco or certainly retro. Look at the face on that, beautiful face. There's a couple of labels on the reverse, as well as a price ticket of £49. I don't know whose that was. But basically what it reads, what I can understand, is metals, precious, sterling, gold, and precious metals. So this has actually been finished in sterling, silver, and gold. So that is real gold on there. It's only going to be very, very micro thin, but it's real gold and real sterling silver. So we can have a really, really good description about it. It's got style. You know, it's going to appeal to somebody. Spanish porcelain plaque. I have to date them. I don't know how old they are. To be honest with you, I forgot this stuff was in the bag. But yeah, tenner, again, I can't see that going for much less than £30, £40. Might even have a look now, actually, because I am curious myself. I never researched it. Nope. Let's leave that. I'll have to research that and let you know on another video. But such a good look to it. Then I've had 2 pieces from the other side of the world. These are sort of Rajasthan or Afghanistan area. And the first one here is a spice box. Look at the colors on that. Is that not just beautiful? Look at the pattern. Look at the colors. It's in good condition. Now, it's not that old. It's probably 1960s, 1970s. Could even be 80s. But it's beautiful. Comfortably, I see that going out about £45. It's been a really good day, to be honest with you. Spectacular day. Amazing results. This one I love. Absolutely loved this when I saw it. Now, I don't know if you'd look at it as a doorstop, an ornament, or paperweight, but it is beautiful. You have a pottery or ceramic tortoise or turtle. It's on this wooden plinth that's been all painted in the typical manner. Now, I don't know, looking at that foot there, it's had a little bit of damage on the foot, and the foot may have been off and restuck back down because it looks, or is it chipped? It looks like it might have moved over a bit and gone back down, but not gone down quite square. But oh God, look at that! It is such a good looking thing. This one, I think, is early 20th century, in my opinion. Early to mid. But it really is nice. And I got to hide this because I think somebody might steal this one. Turtles loved. Hence why I put the turtles away from the other video. Yeah, that foot's been off there. You can see there's been a break there. There's a definite breakthrough there. And a bit of damage on there. But you know what? What a wonderful thing. It's not an area I know a huge amount about. I really don't. But I buy what I like. And I like that. And even with the damage on there, I think that's £50-60. Or at least that's where it's going to be on my site. Next, I've had a little bit of art glass. 3 pieces for a tenner to be precise. So 3 pieces, tenner, about $13.50, $14. They are all by Medina. But look at the finish on that. The colors, and the mottled glass. It's really pretty. Now, I didn't go out and buy them. They were bought for me. There's nothing wrong with them. £3.33 each. They're absolutely fine. Each one of them is signed. They are all signed, so it's not going to be a problem. That's the first. But what I am going to do, because I don't rate them as highly as some of the other stuff, they're probably going to go on as a group for about £20-25. This one possibly would have had a stopper, maybe a little decanter or maybe a vinegar bottle or something. Maybe it would have had a cork or something like that, because it doesn't feel, I can feel the lines, but I can't see any grinding for a stopper to fit. Again, signed. There you go. I'm not sure. Is that Medina? That one doesn't look Medina. Anyway, there's that one. And then it was this one. And this one again doesn't look Medina. I don't know what that signature is actually. So it's signed there and then along the base. Right, so it says Malta across the bottom there. So I'm not sure what that says across the top. There's Maltese glass. Bit of research needed. I got to identify them before I sell them. Oh, I know what that is, man. I can't even pronounce it. No research needed. Bear with me. It is Fionican glass of Malta. That's what that one was. I knew I'd seen it before. Just couldn't think of the name of it. So that is at the end. That's about it. So all that's left is to film the postcard album and then edit up and put this out as a big special. It's going to be close on an hour long. I know you don't all have the time to watch it in one hit. You'll have to watch it in a few stints, but you know what? I'm buying that much stock at the moment. Now the car boot sales are back on that. I can't keep up. So, I don't know what you think. Do you know, the goblet has to be, well, I got a few favourites in today. I love the goblet. The goblet's spectacular. I love that little Rajasthan, Afghanistan turtle on the wooden plinth. Don't care about that damage on it. Don't bother me. And I absolutely adore these. These are just absolutely amazing quality. They really are. They're just spectacular. Do you know, let me find stuff like this all day long. Gold and silver and that is just money. But this, I love it. Careful. Almost broke a bit of Fabergé there. But they're good. If you got this far, thank you very much for watching it. Or please leave a comment and let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Have I overpaid for some of it? Am I nuts? I don't know. I love what I buy. I wouldn't buy it if I didn't love it. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this big, long special. Stick around for the postcard, for the photographs, and I will see you soon. Okay, so there's a large book of photographs. I don't know what that says. So, Switzerland, 1949. No, I'm not big on photographs myself personally, but I loved the book, so I thought I was buying it. This book owes me a tenner. It's about $13.50. But these are all photographs, not postcards. As he says, as he pulls a couple of postcards out. Holland, 1950. Well, this family was well travelled. Switzerland and Holland. And there may be some important pictures in here, I don't know. You know, buildings that are long gone. Amsterdam at night. Well, it's not what I would think of Amsterdam at night these days. There's got to be someone out there would think would be interested in the photograph album. What we got here? Fairwood, whatever that is, 1950. Oh, look at that. It's nice. It's an airplane factory. Oh, they were in an airplane club. Club exhibition, 1948. Cool. I like that. Some nice pictures, but there. And there they are. Club meeting, 1947. Wow. And some nice images of planes here. The boys at Bayan, Wakefield. That's a nice old bike. That's the type of thing I'd look for in the photographs. Structures, architecture, you know, airplanes, transport. Good, interesting pictures. Roath Park. Where's that's Cardiff, Roath Park. 1948. So they come from a very posh area in Cardiff by the looks of them. The Tarzan impression. Old rifle there. Somebody's nicked the photograph out of there, was falling out. Another old bike. Lake Winfrey. The Forth Bridge, so you got some bridges. Oh, nice. Look at that one. And a couple of loose ones here. Now they're nice pictures. There's a couple of pages missing by the looks of that. Back to the aeroplane club. Family pictures there. I think. Don't know what that team is. Port Talbot County School Rugby Football Team. That's what that team is. Look at that one. Junior Chemist Operative Steel Company of Wales, September 1950. Is that cool? I knew it was an interesting book, see? Look at that, a couple of bullfights in Barcelona. Oh, wicked. 1953. And there he is, fighting the bull. The bull never stood a chance. Madrid, Venezuela. Montserrat. It's an interesting photograph album, that's for sure. Paris. Rouen Cathedral. Couple of these embroidered silk cards. Nothing on them. This I'll probably just photograph and it'll sell out as a collection. I won't split it up. I don't know enough about it. I've no idea. Land's End. I've no idea what this would be worth. Salisbury Plain. That looks like Stonehenge. Maybe one or two of my subscribers could tell me what I could ask for this sort of book, or point out any rare ones. That is assuming there's any value in the book. Tanzania. God, I would have loved to have travelled like this family. Gibraltar. Madrid. Lisbon. Wow. Look at that, just chilled out. Looks like I've been scuba diving. The years before the propeller. So that's going to be the RAF. So we've got a couple of military photographs coming up, have we? Christmas steps. There's still a few of these. Oh, there they are. They belong there. Studland Bay, wherever that is. Couple of ships. Pembrey Air Force. The Welsh Air Force. Nice. I gotta admit, he looks like he's off the Carry On film. Couple of nice military ones in here. Nutbane Long Barrow. 4 skeletons found at Nutbane. Okay, it's not really a laughing matter, but okay, they've kept all the photographs. I don't know what to think of that. These are proper photographs. They must have been involved somehow in the recovery of these skeletons, because they have proper photographs of them. That was a bit freaky. Party Demobilization 1. Struggling now with the page. Sorry, bear with. Aboard the Sailing Academy. Mixed bunch. The nurse, the secretary, and the pilot. I'll have to read that article. Guernsey. Coming to the end now. The Grand Plague. And the end. Don't know what you thought of that.